Hello friends, thank you for choosing to move your body with me. My name is Alicia Casagrande and today's workout is for those who like it hard and heavy. It is lower body focused and you will need one heavy dumbbell and one set of heavy-ish dumbbells, perhaps a few kilos lighter. Don't get too caught up on the numbers though, just grab the heaviest dumbbells you can find and let's get ready to fire up those hammies, glutes and quads. Okay, you beautiful things, our first exercise is the queen of all lower body exercises, and that is the deadlift. So grab your set of heavy-ish dumbbells for me. You will need two. Grab them in the palms of your hands facing towards you. Now to set up, stand up nice and straight for me. Hinge that bottom back towards the back of the room, and as you do, your back will come to a 45-degree nice straight angle. So the weights should be sitting somewhere about knee length for now. From this position, we're simply going to roll those weights down in front of our shins to as low as we can go until we can feel our hamstrings pull, and then we rise back up through the heels, squeezing the glutes at the top, making sure that we're keeping our back nice and straight the entire time. What I really don't want to see is sort of this look, arching forward. We want to keep that nice straight back. Nice soft bend in the knees to perform this exercise, and feet should be hip distance apart. That's it, roll them down as far as you can go. It's okay if your range isn't as low as mine, you will get there. This really depends on how flexible you are and what your flexibility allows. That's it, bring it up. I'm so looking forward to today's workout. I know it's gonna be an absolute killer. It all starts fun and games, right? Let's go one more. Bring it in, amazing. Now grabbing your heavy one weight, heavy dumbbell, we're moving into Sumo Squats. So to perform this one, we're going to take a wide stance. So you want your feet about, let's go shoulder width and a half. You're bringing your dumbbell in front of you. I like to hold it just underneath the top here. We are squatting down, almost touching the ground. Rise back up, that's it. So we squat all the way down. Think about squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement, making sure your knees are tracking over the second and third toes, that they're not caving in as you're performing this exercise. Nice, steady rise up. If you can, think about keeping your chest nice and proud. Well done, my friend. We are almost there already. Let's go one more here. And stay holding onto that dumbbell for me. We are moving into Goblet Squats. So to do this one, bring your feet in ever so slightly, similar to a squat, so just hip distance apart. Now I'm going to hold that weight at the top again, but at chest level. From here, we simply squat down, squat back up. Lots of squats. There is a reason squats are so good for the glutes, for the booty. Again, in this exercise, look at your knees for me. Are they going over the second and third toes? Hold on to that weight. Try and get down as low as you can go. Squeeze through the heels as you rise back up. Push the floor away from you. That's it. Amazing. Let's go one more here. Last one. And drop that weight for me. Grab your set of dumbbells. We are doing static lunges. However, we're holding onto our dumbbells, so we're going to stand with one foot in front of the other, come up to your toes on that back leg. This is our starting position. Palms are facing in towards your body. From here, we lower down vertically, rise back up. Lower and rise. Again, look at that knee for me. Making sure, second and third toes. Chest proud, nice straight back. I can already feel beads of sweat on my upper lip. Oh my goodness. In my defense, I did do a heavy lower body session yesterday, so I knew this was going to be rough today, but we're in this together. We will get through this and we will feel so damn good at the end of it. Let's go one more. Easy. Now all we're going to do is switch legs. So that back leg comes forward, forward leg goes back, and then we just do the same thing on the opposite side. Lower down. Perfect. We want to think about our feet almost as if they're on train tracks. So they're slightly separated, but they are facing forward, the same position as our torso, as our head, all facing the same direction. Keep your eyes in front of your mat for me. Try not to look down. We don't want to put any strain on that neck. Let's go one more here. And we get to lie down. Grab your heavy dumbbell. We have weighted glute bridges. So we're coming down, flat on your back, feet hip distance apart. The weight is going to rest on your hip bones here. From here, we tuck the pelvis before we squeeze those glutes and rise up into that glute bridge position. Slowly come back down. That's it. Push through the heels. As you roll back down, untuck the pelvis, tuck it ever so slightly to roll back up, aiming to get those hips as in line with the knees as you possibly can. Nice slow movement. Think about form here, especially using our heavier weights. We don't want to rush through this. Lower down. Let's go one more. Squeeze it up and slowly roll back down. Well done. Okay, straight into deadlifts for round 2. You need your heavy set of dumbbells. You know the setup position. Let's get straight into this one. So we roll it down as we hinge at the hips, bring it back up. To make this exercise easier, reduce your range of motion for me. So don't take those dumbbells down as far. Just go probably a little bit below knee length, then squeeze back up. Take it down just below the knees. And that's it, squeeze. Awesome. And to make this one more challenging, what I want you to do is pause at that bottom range, feel that nice stretch through the hamstrings, push through the heels, bring it back up. So you're holding at the bottom for a count of even up to 3. Feel that lengthened position as you rise back up. That's it. So they are your options, your regressions and your progressions. You choose which suits you best today. That's it. Let's go one more. Bring it in. And up we go. Grabbing your dumbbell. We have our sumo squats. So we are holding the weight down at pelvis height. Toes are on a diagonal facing out towards the corners of the room. And we lower down. Squeeze at the top. Keeping that chest nice and proud. You can also, to make this one easier, just reduce your range of motion in this exercise too. So don't come down as low, then rise back up. Come down about half the depth for me. Rise back up, beautiful. To make this one challenging, Add that quarter rep at the bottom. So come down to that bottom range. Come up a quarter of the way, lower, back up you come. Down a quarter, lower, back. Perfect. So you're staying in that bottom tension range for a little bit longer. That's it. Let's go 2 more here. 1, 2. Grab that dumbbell up at chest height. Bring those legs in. We have our goblet squats. Let's get straight into it. This exercise should actually be somewhat easier, holding a weight at chest level, for stability reasons, not necessarily strength reasons. However, if you are struggling, you can sit on a chair. You can pop a chair behind you, sit, and then come up and lift off that chair. Awesome. To make this one more difficult, what I would love you to do is slow down the tempo. So 1, 2, 3, rise up. 1, 2, 3, rise up. That's it. You choose what suits you best today. Tune into your body and how you're feeling. 2 more here. And up we go. Grabbing your set for our static lunges. I can't even remember which leg I did first last round, but it doesn't matter because in this workout, we are balancing both. So pick a leg and let's get started. Lower down vertically for me. Amazing. If you're struggling with this one, what I will really want you to do is just shorten your stride or your depth. So you can even bring that back foot in ever so slightly to a more narrow lunge. Or you've always got that option to reduce the depth. To make this one more challenging, hinge forward for me. Aim to get that chest closer to the knee and lower back down into that lunge position with that slight hinge. Oh my goodness. Wowee. Feel the difference that makes. You'll feel it through the glutes just as much now. Let's go 1 more here. Bring it up. You. All right. Switching legs. Again, same modifications apply. You can either shorten or reduce your stride and depth, or to make it more challenging, hinge forward for me. This is your workout. I want you to get the most out of it. Perfect. Looking so good. Those legs are starting to feel it now. Stay strong with me. We can lie down on the mat in just a minute. 2 more here. Last one. Bring it up. Woo. Yes. Grab that heavy weight for our weighted glute bridges. Coming down onto the mat. Weight on your hips. Are we ready? Let's do it. Bring those hips into the air. That's it. If you are finding this exercise challenging, what I want you to do is bring your heels closer towards your bottom and then lower down. It's easier the closer your heels are to your bottom. The further away your heels are, the more you will feel this exercise throughout the hamstrings as well. To increase the spice factor on this exercise, add that quarter rep at the top. So take your hips up, bring it down a quarter of the way, squeeze back up, lower all the way down to the ground. That's it. Tuck and roll, quarter of the way, up, lower back down. Yes. Oh my goodness. Feel that lower body now. It is on fire as we get ready for rounds 3 and 4. Let's go 1 more here. You know what we're doing. Let's give this everything we got. Last one. Roll back down. Yes. How are we at round 3 already? This is notorious for being my favorite round and perhaps everybody else's most disliked round. But it's the opportunity to give this everything you've got. We have our deadlifts. Are we ready? Let's get straight into this. Grab your heavy set of dumbbells and let's go. Think about the muscle we're working. In this exercise, think about squeezing pieces of paper underneath your armpits. That's going to engage your lat muscles as well. Making sure those shoulders stay back and down. If you need to reset at the top, roll them back down, please do. Beautiful. That's it. The deadlift is such an important exercise. Compound movement works so many different muscle groups. So good for you. We've got 10 seconds here. Making sure eyes are just in front of your mat for me. Let's go one more. Bring it up. Incredible. Grab your heavy weight for our sumo squats. Legs come out to that wide position. Roll those shoulders down and back. Chest nice and proud. Let's get into it. Whew. Fantastic. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Whew, I knew this was going to be a challenge. My legs were already so sore from yesterday, but already they feel so much better. Sometimes when you're experiencing DOMS, which is that delayed muscle soreness, you feel, a day or two after you do a good workout. Not even a good workout, actually. Just either a workout where you increase the weight or use muscles that you haven't for a little while. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to get the blood pumping again for your recovery. Sometimes all that is a walk, a swim, something like that, but it sure does help. Let's go one more. Bring it up. You know what's next. We've got our goblet squats. I'm going to face this way for fun. Hold it at chest height. Lower down for me. Bring it back up. That's it. Remember, you can choose to go slow and make it more challenging, make it more difficult for yourself. Perfect. Nice deep squat. Aim to go as low as you can go. Think about that form. Eyes are out in front. We are almost there. 5 seconds to go. Go, you good things. Let's go one more after this one. And then we've got our static lunges. Bring it up. Yes. Grab both weights. Again, let's face this way. Change things up a little. All right, shoulders down and back. We're in our setup position. Let's lower down. Don't forget, you've got that option to add the hinge if you want to feel this more so in your glutes as well. Yes. Stay with me here. My legs are starting to shake. Be so, so, so proud of yourself. Next time you go back and do this workout, you can make it more difficult, more challenging by, again, upping up the weights. You can make it less challenging by reducing the weights. If you just want to do a workout for consistency's sake. Last one. There we go. Change it over. As I was saying, lower down. If you're just doing the workout for consistency's sake, you can choose to do something like this with a can of vegetables for all I care. What matters more to me is that you're keeping the promises to yourself, and just know that with momentum and with that consistency, you will progress. You'll get better, you'll be able to increase in weight, and you will get exactly where you want to be. That's it. 10 seconds. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Yahoo! All right. Grab your heavy dumbbell. We have our glute bridges. Setting up quickly for me. Making good use of that time. Let's go. Squeeze at the top. I like to place my palms just on the top of the weight to hold it there. So I'm not really holding any of the weight in my hands. Roll and untuck. Tuck, then roll. That tuck is so important. What it does is it engages the lower abdominal muscles first before you work into that rise up with the hips. And you're not taught that as a personal trainer. I learned that through my qualifications as a Pilates instructor. So it helps to have that extra experience under your belt for sure. Whew. Are we ready? Let's go one more. Round 4 coming up. Lower back down. Yes. Yeehaw. You know what time it is. It's time to dance. It's round 4. Grab your weights. Oh my goodness, I am such a Fruit Loop. But I love round 4. And I'm sure you do too. Are we ready? Let's go. Deadlift time. I hope you're feeling so damn proud of yourself for tuning into this workout and for getting some deadlifts in. What a champion you are. That's it. Perfect. Let's do some pauses at the bottom here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, rise up. Let's lower it down. 1, 2, 3, back we go. 1, 2, 3. That's it. We got 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Bring it in. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those glutes. Awesome job. Grabbing that heavy weight. Sumo squats. Shake those hips out. Give that nose a scratch. Shoulders back and down. Are we ready? I am. Let's go. Actually, no. I'm doing a goblet squat. Hold that weight at pelvis height. What am I doing? I'm getting one exercise ahead of myself. Perfect, my friends. Yes. Try not to look down at those feet, but do try and keep those knees over second and third toes. Let's add the quarter rep now. Challenge yourself. Come up a quarter of the way, bring it up. Quarter of the way. Yes. We've only got a couple more here. Ooh, let's go one more. Well done. Grab that weight, bring it in. We've got our goblet squats. You know what to do, let's go. Sit back on that chair, rise back up. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes at the top. But what we don't want to do is make sure that we're squeezing so hard that we actually arch through our lower back. So only do a little tiny squeeze. We want to turn our butt cheeks into sultanas, but not squeeze so much that we arch through our lower back. You know what I'm going to do, right? Let's slow the tempo down. 1, 2, 3, rise up. 1, 2, 3, yes. You've got this. Stay with me, we are almost there. Last one. Rise up, shake it out, get rid of that lactic acid. We have our static lunges. Whew. I'm sorry if all you can hear is me panting and struggling to breathe, but that's just the way it is. I want to do these workouts with you. And if you're not sweating and huffing and puffing through a workout, then what are you doing? That's it. Are we ready to progress just a little bit? We're going to do the hinge forward. So hinge forward for me. Let's go. 45-degree angle in that back now. Making sure the back remains nice and straight though. Oh my goodness. Grit those teeth. One more. Bring it up. Woo. Shake it out. Next leg. Let's start with our static lunges. Okay, set up, shoulders down and back. Off we go. Catch your breath here, if you can. We are so close to finishing. Hard and heavy. The end is in sight. Are we ready to hinge forward? Hinge for me. Lower down. Increase the tempo. Let's go. Last little bit of work here for our lunges. 2, 1, off we go. Yes, you're an absolute machine. Okay, weighted glute bridges to finish. Let's go. Lying down. Squeeze those hips up. Roll back down. Perfect. Strengthening through the posterior chain here, which goes literally from the back of your neck all the way down to your lower spine. So important to keep nice and strong. Remember to breathe for me. Let's add a few quarter reps to finish. Are we ready? Rise up, lower down, squeeze up, back down. Let's go 2 more. Rise up, lower down, up, and last one. Rise up, lower down, squeeze up, and bring it back in. Oh my goodness. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Holy, I am so glad that the camera is that far away because I am just a sweaty mess over here. I am feeling so good though. The endorphins have kicked in and I hope they have for you as well. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today, and I'll see you again very soon.